Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to bring you this video because it is something that I have obviously experienced myself and is a question that I get from a lot of people. I've done business videos before and I have done a much more in-depth video on personally how I set up my business. There is a part A and part B, which I will link below, but here is a refreshed and improved video on how to set up your money with no money. And who doesn't want to know how to set up their business with no money? Because the less money you spend, the more money you have in the bank to reinvest in your business, to reinvest in your wealth and the freedom to live your dream life. So let's get into it. I'm gonna preface this video by saying if you are not willing to put in the time to work your ass off in starting off your business, you might as well just stop now, because really when you're not investing money in a business, you have to invest a lot of time. So all of these things, I'm going to be breaking down all of the free resources that you can use to set up your business from scratch with no money, to set up a successful business, more importantly, with no money. But what you have to invest in this path is your time, and a lot of it. So let's get started. I've taken some notes here, so I have my laptop with me and I'm just going to be referencing my notes as we go. So I'm going to start off by referencing probably the most important thing in setting up your business is an email list, which actually I didn't have when I set up my business, but it's something that I wish I did have, and it's something that I wish I was religiously on top of, because it's one of the things that is going to build your business the fastest and it's going to bring in the most amount of clients for you. An email list is way better, or an email in your inbox is way more eye-catching than a post on Instagram or a post on YouTube or whatever it is, because an email into your inbox feels more personal. It's something you check every day. It's something that all ages have as well. So you're not limiting your audience to just the young people on Instagram or the demographic that follow you. You are able to reach such a broad audience with an email list. So what I started with my email list was on MailChimp. MailChimp is free. You can upgrade for $14.99. You can also create a landing page within MailChimp where you can have information on your business, on what you're selling, and it's a really good place to attract clients and be able to create really exciting content for the people that you're trying to attract. I would try to build it by offering free guides. So let's say for me with yoga, I would offer perhaps how to start meditating. Write a little PDF on how to start meditating, and within that PDF you can link to your service, you can link to your website or whatever it is. If you don't have a website yet, that's fine, we'll get to that later, but create a guide, and you can use Canva for this. This is basically going to make you look like you are a graphic design wizard. So within your email list, you will attach a guide to how to meditate or how to do a push-up or whatever it is, and you can create that in Canva really easily. Canva is also free. You can also upgrade. I pay a monthly fee in Canva so that I can have all of the freebies, like adding links to your guides. But you can also use PDF Escape for adding links into a PDF. So being able to attract people into something that is in their inbox, is personal, and make it appealing, and let people know what your service is, let people know that you have things to say, that you have things to offer that are going to improve their life, then this is going to immediately want people to subscribe to your email list, and also going to trigger their interest in your service. So important in the beginning to start building your email list, and not only build it, but keep it updated. Keep sending out. I know a lot of people don't like email lists or getting emails in your inbox, but if you're offering free content and interesting content within your emails, people are going to want to subscribe, and people are going to stay subscribed, and not only will they read your interesting content, but then they will look for what else you have to say. They will want to know more about your service and probably then eventually give you money for your service. So obviously all of this is going to lie under marketing. So marketing is the backbone for getting clients in the door. So once you set up your email list, your next big marketing buster is your clients. So once you start to get paid clients, you want to start working on improving their results. You want to start listening to them, asking them questions, and finding out how you can improve the service in order to get results, better results and faster results. If you have results and in the flesh, I can see this, I can feel this result, they are going to be your best ambassadors. Word of mouth is probably one of the best marketing tools. So if you can perfect your service, if you can get results for one client, you can get results for two. If you can get results for two clients, you will then get results for four, and so on and so on. People trust seeing results. People trust people in their life. So if you can get one person talking to the people in their office, to their friends, to their family, that is going to be free marketing for you. This was definitely something I experienced in the studio. When I first opened my yoga studio in Dublin, I had no money, I didn't market, I didn't do ads, I didn't pay for posters. I made all of my own posters on Canva for the studio. I tried my best to show up for classes, to teach my best that I could possibly teach, and to try and listen to the clients, to give them time, and eventually they would go back to work. My studio was based in the IFSC, which is the financial district in Dublin, so I was surrounded by offices, I was surrounded by people who had time before work, after work, during work to come to a yoga class, and they were all in dire need of yoga and meditation. So if I was able to get one person in the door, I was able to get that person skipping out of my studio back to the office, spreading the word, and that is where my business personally grew. You obviously want those people being able to be directed to something online. So everyone is online these days. You want to have either an Instagram or a landing page. And like I said before, in MailChimp, there is an aspect to it where you can build a landing page. This will have all the information of your timetable, your schedule, or the information of your service, where to buy it if it's a product. And you can do that for free on MailChimp, and you can also do it on, let's say, WordPress or Squarespace. Are two really good and easy ways to set up a website or a landing page for free. Don't waste money on perfection. So don't wait until you have the money to start. Don't wait until you have the perfect product to start. It's never gonna happen. So what I want you to do is start with the basics. For me personally, I had the yoga studio. I was a yoga teacher. I knew that I had clients who enjoyed my teaching. I knew that I loved teaching. I knew that I was good at it. Obviously, there was a few people that wanted to come back to my classes. They were returning. And this was a sign that I had a service that was viable for people. I then wanted to see if I could go away from teaching in somebody else's studio. So what I did was I started really small and I rented another space, and I got people coming there. Once I have proven that I was able to step away from a studio and bring clients to that space, I was then able to go ahead and invest in a small loan. So I had no money. I got a really small loan. I'm pretty sure it was €3,000, and I invested all of that into the basics, the backbone of the studio, which is the bricks and mortar. It was basically wooden floors, painted the walls white, and got my mats and my yoga props. I got really cheap props and yoga blocks or yoga mats because that was all I had money for. It didn't matter. As long as I could get people in the door and show them my service and what my service was about and my unique teaching, and show them that I could give them results, that's all people care about. People don't care about how it looks. If that's all they care about, they're not going to be a returning customer. They're going to come, they're going to enjoy the space, and then they're going to leave and probably never come back, because results don't lie in a fancy treadmill. They don't lie in a fancy yoga mat. They lie in your unique service that you're offering, or your unique product, and the results that that's going to give your customer. So don't waste time on waiting for the perfect product or the perfect space, and don't waste your resources in aesthetics or making things look pretty. It's a total waste of money. Similarly with my YouTube channel, I just started with a camera and no mic, no lighting, nothing like that. I started, and I still do actually, edit with iMovie, which is free. I kept my costs super low, and that meant that the money that I made from either, whether it was YouTube or the studio, that money was able to be reinvested in the business. The next thing that a lot of people will think is that you need to pay for ads. Do not waste your money on paid ads, okay? If you don't have a service that's giving results, you're burning money on ads. You want first to be able to create the results for your clients, and then use all free ads. So basically Instagram, YouTube, your email list, this is all a free way of creating ads. Use Canva, invest your time in playing around with Canva. It is literally the easiest thing to use. And like I said, it will make you look like a graphic designer did all your stuff. So if you're into aesthetics, if you have the time to make things look beautiful, that's where you should invest your energy, in creating free ads. Build your email list, put your ads on Instagram, or your free content on Instagram. This is where you are going to attract sales. You want to create an organic audience who are coming to you because they have a feeling about you, they have a feeling about your content, they have a feeling about your service, and they have space in their life for your service. And on Instagram and on YouTube, people are there for the things that they love, their interests. My Instagram home feed is full of yoga, clothes, travel, food, and everyone who is on Instagram or YouTube is similar in the way that they watch what they love and what their interests are. So that is where you're going to build an organic audience. And this organic audience will eventually become your paying customers. Next thing for marketing is to use social proof. So this is something that I think Irish people in particular are not good at sharing good feedback or sharing compliments. So it is super important. It's not about you, it's about the business, it's about the environment that you created. So try to remove yourself from this compliment complex, and write down, take screenshots, document every single good feedback and negative. The negatives are important for you to improve the service, but document all of those good feedback results and display them on your website. Do not waste them. You want to keep them updated as well. People like to see, if they go onto a website and they see that these testimonials are from 2 years ago, they're not going to take them at face value. You want to keep them fresh, you want to keep them updated, and people want to see that you are still offering a viable service, that people are still getting results from your service. So take those screenshots, ask your clients for feedback, ask them for testimonials. People are more than happy to give positive feedback if they're getting positive results. They want to keep you in business so that you can continue to be there for them. So use your happy clients so that you attract more happy clients. I'm going to insert here 2 books that are going to help you build your business. So first I'm going to start with this, Anything You Want by Derek Sivers. If you want to build a business, this book is for you. It is super tiny. It is basically in bullet proofs or bullet points. You don't need a plan or a vision. It basically breaks down all of those myths about business and all of those concerns that you have about starting your business, all of those things that you think that you need in order to start a business. And he's gonna basically tell you, you don't need any of that shit. Just get going, listen to your customers, put your customers first before you, blah, blah, blah. Basically, you need this book, get it. Second book that I would recommend is .com Secrets, amazing for marketing and will teach you how to do it yourself. So especially if you are starting a business with no money, this is an amazing tool to have in order to start from scratch with marketing and to learn yourself and how to build your business. Last but not least, I know this is a bit presumptuous maybe, but I would document your process. So this is something that I didn't really do and it just took a lot of time as you went on. Firstly, documenting your process. When things go wrong, document it. When things go right, document it. When you are setting up your email list, document how you do it, what you say. When you are setting up your yoga studio for a class, when you're closing up the studio, document it. This means that when you're hiring people, it is already there, the system is already clear, and you can go back to it and you can see where it worked and how you can improve. And once that document starts to really take form, that's something really valuable that you can pass on to new staff, to people who eventually are going to do the small mundane jobs that you usually did when your business is a little bit more successful and you have the money to outsource that work. So that basically is how to start a business with no money. And I would offer one bit of advice is starting your business, keep it lean. There is no need to spend lots of money. The most important thing is your customer. Customer service, customer service, customer service. And literally you are just going to give a lot of your time. This is going to build your business on a really good foundation. It's going to put your energy where it's going to build your business, which is your customer. Your customer is the backbone of your business. It's the backbone of your product, and you really want to put them first. Forget about yourself, forget about what people think, forget about your ego or the plan A or the business A that you want. You want to start with business B in order to get to business A. So you want to think big, think about the big goal, think about the end desired result, but start with business B. Business B is not business A. Business B is literally the most basic version of business A. So don't worry, you will get there in the end, but I want you to be realistic about it, and I want you to know that if it is money or if it is a lack of resources or a lack of education or knowledge that is stopping you, you really don't have to know it all to start a business. You don't have to have it all to start a business. And I definitely am living proof of that. I was able to start my business and I'm now still working on improving it all the time, on molding it into what works for me, in order so that I can create the perfect service for my customers that have stayed loyal to me since the beginning of my studio, since even before my studio. So I hope this helped you. I look forward to seeing you soon. If you want more business videos like this, if you want more how-tos or ways to achieve your goals in business, in life, whatever it is, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. You'll get notifications. I'm bringing you videos every single Monday. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day and I look forward to seeing you again next week.